English. So glad you're here. Let's read a story. To start, choose an adventure. The perfect cookie. Choose which way you want to play. Discover words, learn new words, and make up your own story using the pictures you see. Explore more. Add more details to short sentences and say more about each picture. Story time. Settle in for a longer read aloud. Discover words. The perfect cookie. Measuring cup. A measuring cup is a kitchen tool used to measure foods. Measuring cup. A measuring cup is a kitchen tool used to whisk. You use a whisk to whip foods like eggs or cream. Liquid. A liquid is something that flows and takes the shape of any container, like water. Dozen. A dozen is a group of 12 things. Recipe. A recipe is a set of instructions to make a meal or snack. Ingredient. An ingredient is one of the things that you use in a recipe. Enormous. Enormous means really, really big. That was fun! Now, download this coloring book and make up your own story. I'm so glad you're here. Let's read a story. To start, choose an adventure. Choose which way you want to play. Explore more. The perfect cookie. Cookie Monster was making cookies, but he was not using a measuring cup. Cookie Monster beat the eggs with a whisk. But the cookies came out too dry. For the next batch, Cookie Monster added more liquid. But the next dozen cookies were too wet, and the third dozen were too salty. Cookie Monster was so hungry, he thought he could eat the recipe book. "Don't eat it, read it," said Big Bird. So Cookie Monster read the directions and measured each ingredient. It worked! Cookie Monster and Big Bird shared one enormous, perfect cookie. Yum! That was fun! Now, download this coloring book and make up your own story. I'm so glad you're here. Let's read a story. To start, choose an adventure. Choose which way you want to play. Story time. Zip, zoom, Elmo's on the moon. Cookie is telling Elmo all about the night sky. "Giant cookie," he says, pointing to the moon. Elmo is curious. He wonders if the moon really is a cookie. Elmo falls asleep and dreams he's an astronaut. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Elmo goes up, up, and away. Elmo has always wanted to visit the moon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Soon Elmo is up high in space. Zip, zip, zip. It is a long way to travel from planet Earth. Elmo lands his rocket on the moon. He takes a step. Bounce, bounce, bounce. He leaps across a wide crater. Whee! Elmo crouches low. Is the moon made of cookie? No, it's made of rock. Now it's time for Elmo to go back to Earth. On the way home, Elmo zooms by a constellation. It is shaped just like a cookie. Cookie Monster would like that. Elmo wakes up. It's morning. Chef Elmo bakes a surprise for his friend. The moon is not a cookie, but there's no reason a cookie can't be a moon. That was fun! Now, download this coloring book and make up your own story. I'm so glad you're here. Let's read a story. To start, choose an adventure. Grover's Underwater Hugs. Choose which way you want to play. Discover words. Grover's Underwater Hugs. Dock. A dock is a platform on water that you can stand on. Submarine. A submarine is a ship that can move underwater. Octopus. An octopus is a sea creature with 8 arms or tentacles. Tentacles. Tentacles are the arms of an octopus. Relieved. Relieved is the way you feel when you have been worried about something, but things turn out okay in the end. That was fun! Now, download this coloring book and make up your own story. I'm so glad you're here. Let's read a story. To start, choose an adventure. Choose which way you want to play. Explore more. Grover's Underwater Hugs. Grover and Elmo stand on a dock. Grover feels sad. He needs some hugs. Grover goes underwater in the submarine to search for more hugs. Look, it's an octopus. Grover is a little scared of its 8 tentacles. But then it gives him 8 hugs. Grover is so relieved. That was fun! Now, download this coloring book and make up your own story. I'm so glad you're here. Let's read a story. To start, choose an adventure. Choose which way you want to play. Story time. Grover's Underwater Hugs. Grover and Elmo stand on a dock. Today, Grover is feeling sad. Some hugs would help. Elmo hugs Grover and tells him about a good underwater hugger. Grover wonders, where, oh where, under the sea would he find hugs? He decides to explore in his tiny, trusty submarine. Glub, glub, down, down. It is fishy down here, but fishes do not have arms for hugging. Is that an octopus over there? Yes, it is! The octopus is waving its tentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grover has never met an octopus. He's a brave explorer, but he's a little worried. But this octopus looks friendly. It gives him 8 long underwater hugs, all at the same time. Grover is relieved. 8 soft and squishy hugs are just what he needed. That was fun! Now, download this coloring book and make up your own story. I'm so glad you're here. Let's read a story. To start, choose an adventure.